a violent wedge tornado was seen with this when it passed north of Gainesville. And that is moving in the general direction of Tuscaloosa. And again, more reports of debris and gumball-sized hail falling in downtown Barry from that violent storm that is to the north up on the Tuscaloosa-Fayette County line. But just a reminder that that is a very serious storm there. But again, if you follow this out, this southern storm is just in a position to wind up in the city of Tuscaloosa here. So this is the northern circulation. This northern circulation will be more of a threat to Coker, Romulus, Buell, and Elrod. The northern part of Northport, Lake Tuscaloosa. The southern circulation is more of a threat to the city of Tuscaloosa and the campus of the University of West Alabama. So when you look at the tornado warnings here, we have two distinct rotations. Number 1 and number 2, they're about 20 miles apart. The northern circulation coming up here toward the US 82 corridor, Northport, Coker, Buell, Elrod, Romulus. The southern circulation coming right up toward downtown Tuscaloosa. So if you are in Tuscaloosa County, there are two distinct circulations moving your way. Both of them could easily produce a violent tornado. These are life-threatening, and again, if you know people that are in the path of these, have relatives or friends, give them a call. They might have commercial power, they might be watching this, but they might not because so many people still have no power from the storms we had this morning. So again, it is an urgent situation that everybody in western Tuscaloosa County be in a safe place right now, and ultimately, the cities of Tuscaloosa, Northport, and the campus of the University of West Alabama, they're still far enough away where we can make that call to action here in a few minutes, but I'll just tell you now, if you want to be safe, and if you're in Tuscaloosa, Northport, go to a safe place. But clearly right now for the northern circulation, this deal near Benevola, that's coming right up here toward Romulus, Coker, Buell, Elrod. Southern circulation, that'll be coming closer to Knoxville and Jenna and Ralph and Foster's and Tuscaloosa. Now let's go to our third circulation. These are two. We have another one that is near the point where Fayette, Tuscaloosa, and Walker counties all come together. So this is the third circulation, and out of all of these signatures, this is the most dangerous. This is a tornado that has been confirmed. We have debris that is falling from this in Barry. The tornado circulation is south of Barry, but debris, twigs and debris is falling in the city of Fayette now.
17.1.
Yep. You know, what do you say? I mean, if this is a violent tornado, okay? And there's the track. This one could stay a little south of Jasper. Now, Cordova was hit hard, major structural damage this morning. But look at this thing. That's your tornado. That's your debris ball. It's sitting on the county line. This is Oakman, all right? Now, if there's any good news for Oakman, it seems like it might pass south of you, but I can't guarantee that. We're still calling. If you have a mailing address of Oakman or Barry or Wyndham Springs, you need to be in a safe place right now as this extremely violent tornado is moving northeast. Again, this is Alabama 69. Nobody should be traveling on Highway 69 between Jasper and Lake Tuscaloosa. We'll just make that big expanse there for the next 30 minutes. Nobody on Highway 69 between Lake Tuscaloosa and Jasper, okay, as this violent storm continues moving to the northeast. And again, we'll just watch how it goes. Oakman, Parrish, and Jasper are all going to be close to the path of this thing. Now, we got the Jasper sky cam up. All right, let's take a look at that. Now, again, this is a live look at downtown Jasper. And show that damage. For people that missed out this morning, maybe you're watching in some other part of the world, I want to show you what happened this morning. This was part of the line of storms that came through this morning about 6 o'clock. Look at the damage to this structure in downtown Jasper. We had 5 people killed this morning. We had damage in almost every single county in our coverage area, all 22 counties. Again, it was a very serious situation. So we've still got power out in many areas from the morning storms, and this is one of the few times I can ever remember working a situation where a lot of people have no power, no electricity, no commercial power, no easy way to get access to watching us on television. Thank goodness for the web and Ustream and smartphones where people can watch this while they're huddled up in a safe place. But again, we're going to be watching the Skycam, but you can see the damage here from this morning. And that's why we're saying it might be hard to distinguish what happened this morning from what happened this afternoon when the whole thing is said and done. So let's go back to the radar. And again, that is the most violent tornado on the board right here. This thing is coming right up toward Oakman right now. It is almost knocking on the door.
And the note from the Weather Service is saying that Storm Spotter is still tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado near Jenna, 15 miles southwest of Northport. That's moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. So that's the storm that doesn't even look that good.
Right. That is the only thing in Jenna is baseball country, Kenny Burns Place, all right? And that is moving right up here toward the western suburbs of Tuscaloosa on US 82. So with that, and like Jason says, that is the least impressive signature on radar, a large and extremely dangerous tornado around Jenna, moving up in the direction of Coker, Buell, Elrod, and Romulus. The second one, that is the more southern track, and that is the one that seems to be headed right toward downtown Tuscaloosa. And again, Reed Timmer was on that when he said it was a large wedge tornado. So both of these are capable of, look at this thing. Goodness gracious. There's some major damage in here. From Reform up to Newtonville and Moores Bridge, back up here approaching Oakman. That's amazing. All right, here comes the lead one. That seems to be weakening, but forget that. It doesn't matter what it looks like on radar. All that matters is what's happening in the real world. And that, both of them are capable of producing large, violent tornadoes. So the northern circulation coming out of Pickens County will be affecting that US 82 corridor. And again, we're specifically calling out Buell, Coker, and Elrod, and Romulus. The southern circulation, the one that's coming through northern Greene, is approaching Union. That'll be coming up here and impacting perhaps the cities of Tuscaloosa and Northport. In just a matter of minutes, we'll be able to check that Tuscaloosa sky cam. But let's go up to this northern circulation. We're going to work on this one right now, Jason. This is the one near Oakman. And again, you can clearly see that that is moving right up in the direction of Oakman. And the delta velocity here is way over 150 knots. Almost maxed out, and more than likely a large, violent tornado is on the ground. This is Oakman. This is the Oakman Parish Road right here. That's Alabama Highway 269. That's Alabama Highway 69. Nobody should be on Highway 69. Everybody in Oakman should be in your safe place now. You should have been 20 minutes ago, but you should be for sure now. Do not go try and see this. Don't even think about it. We'll show it to you. I probably got 5,000 pictures today of tornadoes, and we'll show them to you later. You need to be in there and take care of your family. Be sure the kids, and if you have time, get a bicycle helmet on your kids. In many cases, the treating physicians in the ERs have told us that if the kids had a bicycle helmet, they would have survived in those tragic cases where children lost their life. Every kid's got a bicycle helmet. So if you're near these places, put on a bicycle helmet, and that enhances their chance of survival. That's the debris ball. That is a large, violent tornado that is coming right up toward Oakman. It's also going to be awfully close to Parrish, and more than likely, it's going to be crossing the Oakman Parish Road close to Oakman, and then crossing Highway 269 between Parrish and Jasper, and then ultimately crossing Interstate 22 or Corridor X. So again, nobody should be driving on Alabama's 69, 269, or U.S. Highway 78 for the next 40 minutes as this extremely violent tornado comes up into Walker County, moving out of the far eastern part of Fayette County. So the call to action here, again, is for Oakman, Parrish, anybody along Highway 69, anybody along Highway 269 from Parrish down toward Pumpkin Center and Good Springs and Gorgas. Stay in a safe place until this thing passes. Nobody along Interstate 22. So that is the most impressive signature on radar right now. This storm coming right up into Oakman. We're going to go back down and again, you know, what's amazing, we've still got, you know, people in Walker County trying to cut paths from the morning damage. And I see now in downtown Jasper, very heavy rain is starting to fall from the northern part of this. And it could be a situation where downtown Jasper gets the hail shaft. And down below that, we have the tornado. But it's going to be a close call. I would say if you're as far north as Jasper, out of respect for this signature on radar and the reports we've had, you want to be in a safe place. So again, everybody in Jasper, Parrish, Oakman, Cordova, or anywhere close to those communities, be in a safe place right now. So that's the situation in Walker County. Let's go down to our situation in Tuscaloosa County and Pickens County and Greene counties. These are counties down in farther to the southwest. We've got two distinct circulations coming out of Pickens and Greene counties, and both of these will be affecting the Tuscaloosa metropolitan area here within the next 30 minutes. And we're just encouraging everybody in the cities of Tuscaloosa, Northport, around the campus of the University of Alabama, the communities of Romulus, Coker, Elrod, and Buell to be in a safe place for about the next 20, 30 minutes. I know it's horribly inconvenient. I know it's 4:30. This is a time where many people go home, but this is where you don't want to take any chances. The last possible place to be would be a car. All right, this is Tuscaloosa. This is Northport. This northern circulation, it's going to be pretty close to the Pickens-Tuscaloosa County line. This thing is going to be coming more out here toward Buell. This southern circulation, which of the two, it does seem to be the most violent. This will be moving closer to the cities of Tuscaloosa and Northport, Jason.
And let's look at John Oldshoe's live stream on the internet computer. Oldshoe is in the Knoxville community looking back west. You can't see a lot. He says he's had some sizable hail. He didn't give me an exact size, but hail has been falling in Knoxville, and he's been noticing a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. We're going to watch that stream and look toward that direction. He's looking right toward the northwest, almost from Knoxville straight to Union, so he's got a bead on this. The trees may be in the way, though, and that is always a problem. We noticed that a couple of weeks ago, that we can have gigantic tornadoes. They can be a mile wide, and as long as you have trees in the way, it's hard to tell. He's zooming the camera in a little bit. Of course, I know he's listening to us on the radio there in Greene County, but he's near Knoxville looking back into that storm, and that's what he sees.
Hey, and we're getting reports of insulation falling out of the sky in Jasper now, okay? This is from the northern store. In fact, let's take our sky cam in downtown Jasper. We're getting many reports of insulation and debris falling from the sky. When you've got these violent tornadoes, ultimately what goes up in them will come down, no matter what it is. And we're getting reports of that, and it's more than likely that this will be passing a little south of Jasper. But again, that's just a reminder that this is a very serious storm that is passing through Oakman and near Parrish and near Cordova and awfully close to Jasper. So for those folks in that area, be sure and go to a safe place right now, as that is the most violent signature on radar. Let's check the Tuscaloosa sky cam, Jason. We haven't looked at that in the last few minutes. We have two circulations coming up into Tuscaloosa County. That's a big water tower out there by the Tuscaloosa Country Club. And again, we had an amazing view of the Coleman tornado. If you missed that, we'll re-rack that later. We don't have time to do it right now because of the ongoing severe weather. It is going to be very hard to see the storm structure right now. But again, we've got folks that are down there on that, including John Oldshoe. So I'm watching John's stream, but let's go back to the radar, and let me just, again, give you some calls to action. And we're pretty much going to leave the radar in the velocity mode. If there's any good news, it seems like the northern circulation continues to weaken. The southern circulation is becoming dominant. But I don't want to take away from the northern circulation. It's out here around the Pickens-Tuscaloosa County line, near the Sipsey River, where the US 82 bridges cross over the Sipsey down there in the swamp. So for those of you out around Buell and ultimately Brownville and Moore's Bridge, we've called these places out before. This lead circulation is moving up in that area. And I'd say Northport as well, maybe toward Tuscaloosa High School, Huntington Place, Elementary School. Those neighborhoods, that lead circulation, which seems to be weakening, but we have to respect it today, be in a safe place until these things pass. The strongest circulation is coming up from Greene County. And again, that will be coming up toward the cities of Tuscaloosa and Northport. And this is in a position now in rural Greene County. This is pretty close to Jenna. And again, that's going to be moving up into the southwest part of Tuscaloosa County as well. We have had multiple spotters with a large wedge tornado on this thing. So again, for everybody in Tuscaloosa County, we have two distinct circulations. The lead circulation will be passing north and west of the city of Tuscaloosa. Places we're calling out again on that one would be Buell in far west Tuscaloosa County, Brownville, Moore's Bridge, Samantha. The southern one, the one you're looking at on radar here if you're watching this on television, this is the one that is in northern Greene County, and that is clearly the dominant circulation, and that is about to cross over into southwest Tuscaloosa County near Ralph. The community of Ralph sits right here, and that's going to keep on moving northeast. More than likely, this passes north of Ralph, coming awfully close to Romulus, and again, it could be awfully close to downtown Tuscaloosa and downtown Northport. But as I look at the spectrum velocity on my board here, this deal at Oakman is just mind-boggling. So let's go back up and look at the storm that is in Walker County near Oakman. This is potentially a very violent tornado. It is a direct threat to life and property. This tornado has exhibited characteristics of producing a major tornado in many ways. It's this one right here. And again, we note a new one about to come into Lamar. We got to watch that.
That one's right over the radar site,
goodness. Too. You know, We've had radars destroyed back in 73. The primary Alabama radar was destroyed May 27th of 73 down near Brent. All right, but again, this is the debris ball right here, and it looks like it's come near or just south of Oakman, and it's about to come through Parish. This is the Oakman Parish Road. This is Cordova. So clearly, this tornado is going to pass south of downtown Jasper. I can say that now with confidence. Still, out of respect, if you're in Jasper, I'd stay in your safe place. But this thing is sitting almost right over Parish right now. And next is Cordova, where there's no power. The damage was extensive. Downtown Cordova was extremely heavily damaged this morning in a pre-dawn round of storms. And this is going to go right over that community. Now, we have a new tornado warning for the new storm coming out of Mississippi. So let's look at this one. This is going to be another one. And again, looking at this on the radar, this one is extremely impressive. This is a tornadic supercell that is coming out of